Greetings, everyone. T Row here. I've been kind of silent for a while and been struggling with many things. And I just like to kind of share some things with you and see what you all think. And I really appreciate your input. If there's something you'd like to share back with me on what I'm going to say or whatever. The topic of this video is why church? Why do we go to church? Should we go to church? Does it really matter? The reason I'm doing this video is just to try to settle things in my own mind. I've gone to church since I was 2 years old. And for those of you who know what my real age is, that's a long time. Um, I've been struggling with it lately. Struggling with why people go to church and why they don't go to church. The excuses that they have, the excuses that I have. I go to church pretty regularly. And for the most part, I'm very, very happy with my church. I would like to get more involved, but that's an ongoing issue. But do you really think that God expects us to go to church? And why do you go to church? That's what I want to ask you. I have been contemplating this for quite some time. And this is what I have come up with. Should we go to church? Yes. Unless there's something, out there that you can't get there, or you're disabled and can't get there. But you got to realize that there is no perfect church. Not one. And I know because my husband and I have been pastoring in churches. We did that for 25 years. And with every single move, we thought, oh, well, this is going to be so much better. This church is so much better. The thing is why we go to church. And what are we supposed to do when we go to church? I think so many people had this so turned around and so mixed up. They think that they go to church to feel something, you know? And if you're sitting there and you're not feeling anything, you think, oh, but this church just isn't for me. That is wrong thinking. We go to church for one reason, and that is to worship, edify, and glorify Jesus Christ, not ourselves. If you're going to church and you're sitting there thinking, okay, God, bless me, make me feel something, I'm not feeling something, come on, why am I not feeling something? There must be something wrong with this church. Mm-mm. No, 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 that's absolutely wrong in every way, shape, and form. When we go to church, we go there with God in mind, to worship Him, to love Him, and give Him all the glory and praise that He alone deserves. It's not about us. It's not about you, and it's not about me. It's about the Father in heaven. And in that, when we are worshiping Him and praising Him through song and through the Word of God, we do get blessed. But maybe not in every way that you think that you should. I think that is a fallacy. I think that people have that so turned around. And that's why people are not going to church like they used to. They're like, well, that church just doesn't do anything. They're not on fire for God. Well, maybe you need to look inside your own life. Are you on fire for Him? Are you there worshiping Him? And I mean total worship. That's tuning out everybody around you, all the noises around you, and focusing up above on God the Father. Now, I know that's not always easily done because there are a lot of distractions in church. You know, you might hear babies crying, or the shuffling of feet, or whispering, or giggling, or whatever. But it's our job, our personal job. If we want to get something out of the worship service, it's our job to make that happen. Not for anybody around us, not for the preacher, not for the worship leader, but for God. It's a communion between you and God. And that's the way it's supposed to be. And if you go back into your church with that kind of an attitude of me and Him the whole time, I guarantee that you're going to get something out of that service. And when you leave, you're going to feel rejuvenated. You're going to feel blessed. You're going to feel excited. You're going to have more love, more grace, more forgiveness for others, more everything. We have to participate in the worship. What do you guys think about that? Is that our job? Or is it the pastor's job? Or is it the worship team's job? What do you think? Whose job is it? I encourage everyone out there to go to your own church with that attitude, with just God in mind, not you, but Him. God bless. This is Tiro, over and out.